Medina Spirit did indeed move well over Churchill Downs track, as his famous trainer Bob Baffert said he would at the beginning of the week, to win the Kentucky Derby with a time of 2 minutes 1 second and 2 milliseconds. Mandaloun placed, and Hot Rod Charlie, very much among the first tier of favourites, showed. Medina Spirit went off at 12-1 and paid a handsome $26.20. Mandaloun, who admirably ducked it out with Medina Spirit in the last eighth of a mile, and who briefly assumed the lead before losing it to Medina Spirit's furious stretch run, paid a flat $23, and Hot Rod Charlie, long among the top favourites, paid $5.20 in show. For his part, the race's favourite, Essential Quality, ran a decent enough fourth, after having to recover from a bad bump at the break between him and, predictably, the race's ebullient second favourite, Rock Your World. The lightly raced Rock Your World didn't even hit the board, but one has the sense that the collision he caused will be a lesson to him. Medina Spirit brings Bob Baffert his 7th Kentucky Derby win, the most by a trainer in the race's 147 years. With 7 Preakness Stakes victories, 3 Belmont Stakes, and 2 Triple Crowns also to his credit, Hall of Fame trainer Baffert hardly needed any help in the record book, but the win cements his status as America's greatest trainer, period. There was a delightful quotient of admiring disbelief in the winner's circle among Medina Spirit's closest connections, and specifically between his beaming trainer and jockey, Baffert and John Velasquez. Baffert looked frankly surprised, as if his leap into the solitary position of the Kentucky Derby's winningest trainer had yet to sink in. "Johnny Velasquez said to me last night, 'Don't underestimate this horse,'" Baffert said. "I knew he was an overachiever, with his heart bigger than his body. But he reminded me a little of Silver Charm, he just wasn't gonna let anybody pass. For a $45,000 horse, I am so proud of him." Perhaps Medina Spirit's jockey, John Velasquez, put it best: "This little horse was ready. You just put him in the game and let him do what he needs to do. Every time I asked him, he gave me more. He was fighting." The initial surprise of Medina Spirit's dominance grew into a more lasting sort of astonishment as he worked up the backstretch and simply refused to back down. It was as if he were simply sitting on the lid of the race, refusing to let it break open beyond him. Both Baffert and Velasquez refer to Medina Spirit without a shred of diminution as a little horse, and he is that, but he seemed huge and worked mightily all through the backstretch to keep the entire field, but especially the much larger and more powerful top-tier favourites, at bay.